Hey y'all, welcome back to another reading. If you're new here, what's up, what's poppin'? My name is Magica, and if you are returning, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna have y'all on here for too long because y'all know today is the money ritual. So I need to start setting up and doing what I need to do for that. I did have some people get in at the last minute, so I'm going to go ahead and read through the list so I can make sure I have everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, y'all. You better come on right now. You better come on right now. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we got Carla, Mar, Ashley, Danielle, M, K, Dominique, Mackenzie, D. Molina, Diana, Nicole, Naima, Devin, Kenneth, Zari, Casey, Shanika, Tiffany, Lucretia, Shalisha. Can you bring Shalisha? I don't know if you on here right now, but if you on here right now, what's your last name? If not, don't worry about it. It's cool, but I would like to have y'all last name if that's possible. Okay. Markia, I have your mom too. Sonia, Lauren, Heidi, Kate, and Delana. All right. And Sabrina when she steps in. I hope y'all day's been well. Mine's been nice, good, and productive. Hey, Josh, I'm good. Y'all know Thursdays is just hella busy for me. Yeah, I said you, Ashley. I got you. Yeah, you're the third person. Yeah, so we just got on. Please make sure y'all do y'all cleanses. Hey, 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 hey. Hello, darlings. Happy birthday to Naima, everybody. Today is Naima's birthday. I don't think she's on here right now, but I know she's going to watch this on the replay. So happy birthday, Bookie. All right, I got you, Sabrina. Okay. Everybody day busy, mine too. Yeah. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, make sure y'all double tap that screen right now in order to like the video. If you are watching this on replay, I think you can double tap too. But if not, just hit that thumbs up. You already know y'all interact with the videos and my posts. You're able to receive more messages that resonate with your situation. Also, thank you to those of you who have sent me something off of my birthday wish list. If you would like to join in on that and make my birthday a little extra special for me, you can find all that information on the community board, and I'll try to remember to put it down in the description box of this reading as well. Yeah, so on the day of my birthday, which is next Friday, not this Friday, which this Friday is the 14th, tomorrow. Yeah, my birthday is 21st. So make sure I'll be live with y'all on my birthday and opening up the gifts and stuff like that to say thank you and to celebrate with y'all. And of course, at the end of that, I'll be giving y'all a reading. So yeah. Period. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I don't have any channel messages, but I feel like I'm being called to bring up my dream that I had. So I don't know. Fuck. Okay, so y'all may be wary of people that's going to be trying to start things with y'all in some type of way, poke the bear, or try to intimidate you, or cause some type of problem, and then act like they ain't did shit. Or when you start striking back, or when you stand up for yourself, or whatever the case may be. Because something happened in my dream, and it seemed like a younger girl too. Like she seemed very young for her age. So I don't know if this is somebody, if this person is actually young in age, or this is just representing their but somebody is going to try to start with y'all, and then they're going to try to act like they ain't do nothing once you try, once you do something back or react to whatever it is that they did. So be careful, people just trying to poke at you and then trying to make you look crazy in front of other people and try to act like, I don't know what I did to deserve that, when they clearly did something in order for you to do something back to them. Okay, so just be wary of people trying to poke the bear and shit when you minding your business, because there was clearly a little dark-skinned girl in my dream, and I forgot exactly what she did to me, but she did something to where I had to whoop on her. Lately, I've been fighting in my dreams. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but I had to whoop on her. And she tried to act like she was the victim. Like, I don't know why she did that to me. I don't know why she hit me when I was clearly hit first. So just something is like that could be going on with y'all. And I feel like may have something to do with like, I don't know if this is family, but it could have been because there was a lot of family members around, but I didn't know her exactly. So I seen some of my family members in the dream. So maybe this is like a family friend or something like that. I don't know. But it was somebody that knew of me and my family to a certain point of extent. And when I went to go tell one of my family members what was going on, she was just trying to make it seem like, oh, I don't know why she acting like that or why she did that or da-da-da-da, when clearly this girl did something to me first. So just be mindful, because people are going to be trying to poke. There was definitely a mother figure there, because I told this lady that I consider as a mother figure to me. So yeah, just be wary of that shit, because somebody gonna try to poke a bear or do something to you to make you seem crazy. And it's just like, I don't know if they're trying to get a rise out of you, or if they're doing this to, like I said, trying to make you seem crazy, because I'm getting this energy of like, y'all be minding your business, because I was definitely minding my business, and she came and did whatever it is that she did to me that was like physically harmful, and then I popped back on her ass, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, like, so just pay attention to that type of shit, okay? So yeah, just be mindful, okay? Go ahead and pray in. Show us videos of that. Anyways, calling on my ancestors, spirit guides, angels, and archangels, all for my highest good and highest light. Please provide me the most clearest, most accurate, most concise, honest, and transparent messages for my viewers, please, and thank you. Let's see, what are the most messages for them today? My sister, she Leo, so she ain't maybe to shit. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, maybe this person is trying to prove something to other people, but it's like somebody is trying to do something to get you to do something back, so they can be like, see, she's crazy, or see, I told you, just bitch, be mindful, because people really gonna try with you. Is your last name Bonjour? Oh, because it was a typo. It's you. It was just a typo. Let me thank you though. So let me change it to E instead of an A. It was a typo. Okay. All right. Let me tap in. The BD was trying to get back with you, and his other baby mom was trying to start with you, and it's like, girl, please. Them hoes, anyways. All right. What are the messages from my viewers today, Holy Spirit? What are the messages? Okay, so y'all about to revisit a conversation with someone. Maybe y'all put a pin in a conversation and somebody wants to go ahead and finish out that conversation. I feel like whatever this conversation may be is going to end on good terms. I feel like it's going to be a healing conversation, okay? Maybe it's going to solve something for you, or I'm hearing resolve something for you, or heal parts of you, or whatever this is, whatever type of conversation it is going to be a healing conversation for both of you. Okay. Period. Okay. Also, if somebody was trying to put their little 2 cents on you and a certain person, I feel like somebody is disregarding whatever opinion somebody may have concerning you and this person, okay? Yeah, I feel like whoever this is, they're being very protective over you when it comes to people and their outside opinions, okay? They don't want to hear it. Okay. What else? Yeah. I also feel like someone's going to express how much they enjoy their time with you. Okay, so there's definitely a conversation that's about to be had, but whatever this conversation that's going to be, it's going to be very healing. And I feel like if there is maybe it was something that needs to be solved between you and this person, right? Whoever this may be for y'all. And I feel like you guys are going to figure out where to go from there. Prior to this conversation, okay? So maybe like this conversation, it was a pin put in it, right? And maybe y'all didn't. It was nothing being solved, or there was no solution to the conversation or the problem that may be announced in this conversation. But when it's revisited, it's going to be resolved, okay? It's going to be putting something to the side, I'm hearing, okay? So I'm being called to give an example. Say that you got into someone or argument or something. You know how people get to the point where, okay, this is too much. I can't talk about this right now. I don't have the mental capacity or the energy or whatever the case may be. So it's just like, we'll finish this when I calm down, or when the energy is a lot better or something like that. So I feel like when the energy is better, which I feel like is coming soon, or when everything has calmed down between you and this person, example, that's when you guys are going to be able to sit down and actually talk through this like adults. So there's like a very mature adult conversation that's coming towards you. And maybe people were trying to get their opinions, or pour their opinions on you or this person. Maybe y'all brought the argument towards somebody else, or maybe it wasn't even an argument. Maybe it was just something that somebody needed advice on, right? And they try to get other people. They just felt like, I don't know. So I feel like if they try to get outside opinions, they're no longer getting outside opinions. They're cutting people off when it comes to their opinions, and they're just going to try to figure it out with you. And I feel like it's going to get figured out with you and this person. Okay. All right, what else? Also, could be something about eating more healthy. Okay. Somebody could be having a conversation on finding ways how to eat more healthier. Okay. So I see somebody committing to a more healthier lifestyle, or a more healthy way of eating, I should say. Okay, maybe you were trying to get advice from other people, and you're just like, I'll find another way. Some of y'all could have been trying to like read books or something. You was like, this ain't working. I need to find something else. So whatever issues that you guys may have concerning something, and it doesn't necessarily have to be with another person, but it can just be for yourself. You're going to be resolving some type of issues to where there's a more healthier outcome. Okay.
Mom,
Yes.
can you grab my slips? I want to know the pages. What? I don't feel like grabbing it.
Oh, so stop me in the middle of what I'm doing so I can just. Man. What the hell?
Our pages.
139, 140.
Dang. That.
You got me dropping my stuff trying to help you out. That's nasty. That's what I'm talking about right there and there. Okay, let me figure out where all this stuff went. My eyes can be brown or blue. This another money candle return. Just got another 500 cash app to me from someone that been on over a year. Period. Yeah. Y'all better get in on this. Oh, speaking of which, Diana, would you be joining this one? Because I don't think I have you down for this one. All right. Right. Dang, that does not go there. Okay. Also, somebody wants to know if you guys are going to be able to rebuild some type of trust between each other. Okay, something could have happened between y'all to where there's a lack of trust, or you're not trusting them, or whatever the case may be. Okay, got you. Hold on, let me make sure I got enough room. Okay, I only got room for one more after Diana. It says $10 or more donation to my Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, or Apple Pay. Otherwise, all 30 slots are full. So once Diana pay, I have one slot left. All right. Okay, yeah. So y'all may also have a conversation with someone to where they want to figure out your connection and see if you guys can rebuild some type of bond or rebuild some type of trust between each other. Okay, whoever this is, they like have deep emotions for you. This could also be someone who feels like they fell for you very unexpectedly, and they could have been allowing like I don't want to say like romantic third parties, but third parties can be anything. In this context, it seems to be allowing other people to get in their ear about you and this connection in some type of way. But I feel like this person is forming their own opinion, and they realize that they love spending time with you. They realize that they have deep feelings for you. They like what you got going on. They also like how independent you are. And they want to figure out where you guys can go from here. Well, I got fucking nigga. Yeah. So, but they may have broken your trust in some type of way, and they want to see if they can be able to fix it. You better let them know, Diana. Let them know. Person's boxes, especially in their eyes. So somebody doesn't really care what other people may think. Okay, baby. Just leave it for me to review later. But they may have, you know, room.
Are you sure I can do my sentences?
Okay. You can do one sentence right there, turn it over, and you see how light you see. You can still see it. Just put them back there, boys. I know you see the lines. Stop playing. Here.
Yeah, but it's blank. It's blank though.
You can still write sentences behind it, though. You don't need lines for that. All right.
But the teacher never checks the back of this.
She will check the back. Just tell her your sentences are on the back. I'll put an arrow on the paper to let her know to turn it around. Lord, have mercy. Okay, let me see about this interview.
I never had these people.
Okay, Holy Spirit, can you give me energy on this person that's trying to rebuild the connection with the collective or wanting to rebuild this connection with the collective? Okay, yeah, this is a connection that may have not necessarily got off the ground. Okay.
Open it before it gets dry.
Ooh. What did I tell you? Are we not paying attention to what I said earlier? Pay attention to what I said earlier. Use the scissors. Who is this person to the collective that wants to rebuild trust with them? For some of y'all, I'm hearing this is somebody y'all definitely wanted to be with. Who is this person that's wanting to rebuild with the collective? Rebuild their trust. Oh yeah, whoever this is, they definitely told people, or maybe you. This could be someone. Could be someone you brought up to other people about how they may have dropped the ball or fucked up in some type of way, or vice versa. Okay, who is this that wants to rebuild the connection? Okay, yeah, this is somebody you definitely got feelings for sure. You think about this person a lot. You're probably thinking about them right now. You probably most likely came to this reading for them. Okay, give you one more. I just heard this person. I just heard this person say, "They know who I am. Don't be trying to act like." Yeah, see, this is somebody you distance yourself with, or you gave this person a space. Let's just say that. And this is somebody you will allow back into your life, but the only way you'll allow that is if they're serious. So you know who this is. Nah, you dropped your. I sped up. I said, nigga. I went right past that song. Get out of here, Joe. You dropped your die. I picked it up. I'm dying. I literally just asked, could I send for a candle for him? And did you send for... Oh, hold on. I got it. Boy, back up. I got you. I can't take no more though, y'all. I can't take no more. It looks like he took the last spot. So hey, if somebody was trying to send in, you missed it, Bookie. He got the last spot. All right. So tell me more, Holy Spirit, about this person wanting to come in to rebuild trust with the collective. Look, King of Cups. This is definitely, and that's what it's giving right here to King of My Life with this blue. It's definitely a King of Cups energy, or this is just somebody who has their emotions for you. All right. That was for the money candle. You gotta work fast. These spots be filling up. But I do them every Thursday. So if you want to put in for next Thursday, you can. I'll just start in the list for next Thursday. All right. What does the person know about this person wanting to come back in to rebuild it? What do they need to know about this as of now? Yeah, you got to be quicker, baby. You got to be quick. They'll be gone. All right. What does the collective need to know about this person wanting to come in to rebuild the connection? Page of Wands. They definitely want a new beginning. 10 of Cups. Okay, so this person is coming in on a serious tip. Okay. They feel emotionally fulfilled with you, and they also feel like they want to have something like very solid. They could also be trying to like start a relationship or something like that, but they seem long term with you. And I also feel like this is somebody that has been trying to put in some work on themselves, and it's also given this may have been somebody who's like slow dragging their feet a little bit. About this person coming in to rebuild with the collective. 6 of Pentacles, so they want to even give and take. 8 of Wands. Yeah, they definitely they're looking to progress this connection. Yeah, this person has made up their mind. They made a judgment call. For some of y'all, this is definitely like a reconciliation, or this is just them wanting a second chance with you. All right.
Mom, my wrestling class was good.
That's right, baby. Somebody could be a Sagittarius. What's going to happen when this person comes in to try to rebuild with the collective? Okay. So this is someone who is no longer interested in other people. Okay. They may have been a little stressed out. Okay. This person is looking to build an empire with you. Or maybe this person, like, they really got their own shit going, but they want to be able to become a teammate or bring on somebody else to help them build this empire. What is this person stressed about? They're stressed about something right now, though. They're stressed about this conversation. Why are they stressed? They're a little stressed about bringing this conversation to you. Why are they stressed about having this conversation with the collective? Oh, because they're afraid that you're not going to accept them. They're afraid that you're not going to want anything to do with them. It says, I'm not coming back. They're afraid that it's a wrap. Yeah, single. They're afraid it's a wrap. Damn. They feel like you. Obviously, this person knows that you know your worth, but they feel like it may have doubled since y'all been apart. All right, damn. Also, if you know that other people's opinions was a problem or creating a problem for you in this situation, or you and this person, I should say, I don't want to call them a situation, but it is what it is. If they know that you know that in some type of way, they feel like you got a problem with that. Which, I mean, yeah, you should, because why you allowing other people to try to suck up? But they're stressed you're gonna say no. They're stressed about them coming back, having this conversation with you, and finally ready to move forward with you. And you deciding, you know what, I don't know if I want to move forward with you, or I don't know if I want this anymore. That's what they're afraid of.
The rest of this
You're not going to be, hey, we're not rewriting the same sentences that we wrote last week. Do you understand? Make up some new sentences. Thank you. No, that's not a new sentence.
No,
That's the same
I'm talking
sentence.
about I had a match yesterday.
Okay, but what about this? Exactly. Change the sentence. Thank you. But I don't want to hear nothing else. Change the sentence. Too. Look. They're probably afraid that if you coming in on the same shit, I ain't trying to hear the same shit that you already told me. Tell me something else new. Yeah, I heard that before. What else? It's like, yeah, it's $10 or more for the candle. $10 or more donation. Okay. Anyways, tell me more why they're stressed about this conversation. Okay, so y'all just not interested in hearing the same shit. Okay, that's what it's really giving. Okay. Tell me more why they stressed about this conversation, bringing this conversation to my collective. Why is this person stressed about being to my collective? Let me grab my cards too, because I'm going to put some tarot on that. Okay. Not only that, they feel like you got other options. Not only that, it's like you're wondering, okay, what's the change of heart? That's what you're wondering now. And if this person gets a lot of attention, you're wondering, okay, so what about all them? Okay, yeah, what about those other options? What about this person? Or da 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 da. Like, it's something about y'all knowing that this person was holding back. Okay, and it's just like, okay, you were holding back before and you were doing this before, or at first you were making it seem like you didn't want to get your feelings involved, or you were making it seem that you didn't want to be with me. So now, like, what's changed? Y'all trying to figure out what's changed. I feel like y'all gonna be questioning this person throughout this conversation. That's what they was stressing them out. Yeah, I can't make this shit up. I'm not sure what to think about this no more. It's like, what is okay, yeah, you saying all this and you saying all this and stuff. Like, they know that you're gonna have a rebuttal. They know that you're gonna have a rebuttal. It's not them coming in and saying their piece and you just be like, okay, sure, okay. You're not going along with what they're talking about. It's like, okay, so what about this, that, and this, and why you act like this and that and this, and then I need you to talk about this and this and that. It's like, I don't be on that ass. That's why they stress, because they know that you're gonna be on that ass. It's like, look, because all that shit that you was doing was not fair. Everything that you was doing was not fair. So like, I really want to know, like, so what's changed? What's changed? Period. What's changed? So they're gonna be like, oh, okay, well, this is what happened, and da 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 da, and do 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 do. Like, I was going through a lot here and there, and I just didn't really have time to do this and there, and da 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 da. Somebody felt like it was just some information at the time that they didn't want to allow you to know. They was just like, So I feel like this person is coming back because they're in this energy of they resolved something in their life and now they want to resolve things with you. Okay? About why they're stressed about this conversation? Tell me more about why they're stressed about having this conversation with the collective. That Five of Swords, Five of Wands. They know you gonna have. It's gonna be some kickback. It ain't gonna be no smooth selling and shit like that. Yeah, it may end. It may get to a resolution, but there's going to be a back and forth conversation. This just ain't gonna be like, okay, you say you want to be with me. Okay, I want to be with you too. No, you're gonna have questions. Tell me more about whether they're stressed about this conversation, bringing this conversation to the collective. Five of Cups, look, bruh. The Chariot, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. King of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. So whoever this is, they were going through a lot. It's like they're gonna have to revisit whatever it is that they were going through. Okay. They can also be ashamed in some type of way too. That's what this Five of Cups is giving me. The way that he got his head down. It's like somebody's feeling a little ashamed by whatever it is that they may went through. Or shit, probably ashamed about how they even handled the situation. But they know that you're gonna have a lot of questions. You see the Seven of Pentacles, I was just building up. They know. Okay. All right. Let me see. Let me get another deck. Let's see how this is gonna end. Also, let's see what's gonna be talked about. What's gonna be talked about in this conversation? Hell, 21 questions for sure. What's going to be talked about in this conversation, this topic of conversation with the collective? In order to rebuild this connection, what's going to be talked about? Ooh, excuse me. That's so funny. What's going to be talked about in this conversation? What's going to be brought in this conversation when it comes towards rebuilding this connection with this person? Ooh. Definitely. So what's definitely going to be talked about is okay, so due to the fact that this is a conversation that's being revisited, I feel like y'all talked about commitment in some type of way. You could have told this person, or y'all was on the topic of conversation of being more committed to each other, and somebody put that shit on hold. They're like, look, it may not be the time for that, or whatever the case may be. Okay, somebody is going to talk about maybe being scared to go that far with you. Not really sure. I do feel like this person is not sure how they're going to bring this conversation up, or whatever the case may be. But I do feel like this person is going to talk about how they weren't ready for a commitment. They may have been scared of commitment, or how they've been hurt before, or how they wasn't really planning to have anything serious with you at one point in time, but they just kind of they ended up falling for you anyways. But even though that they fell for you, they weren't ready.
I did a wellness here. I had a match yesterday. And how many dogs do you have?
Okay, I'll get to that later. Okay.
Okay, I'll put it next
just
to my
yes,
notebook.
just put it next to your notebook. Okay, so I do feel like this person will be coming in regretful of their actions. Okay, because this person knows they messed up with you. And we know how it could be sometimes. Having these deep feelings for someone, but not necessarily in the right mind or in the right space in life in order to person. So it's given like right person, wrong timing. Okay. Tell me what else is going to happen in this conversation. What's going to be said in this conversation between the collective and this person that's trying to rebuild trust with them. Also, with this card falling down, I do feel like they're going to touch on things that they weren't really necessarily letting you in on in the beginning as well. Tell me more. Okay, this definitely it's going to be, they're going to be talking about how they just wasn't in the space to do it. Yeah, did they have feelings? Yeah, but was they planning for anything to go further than it was right then and there? No. Um, this person was just kind of lost in whatever situation that they were in at that point in time, and they didn't want to bring you in that shit. I feel like somebody is in this energy to where they're able to do it. They're ready to invest. They can invest now. Okay. Some of y'all can be dealing with a Cancer too. I also feel like the person wants to apologize for not necessarily letting you in on any of this stuff. They kind of kept you in the dark. Okay, I feel like you didn't really have any idea on why any of this was going down the way it was going down when y'all had the mutual feelings for each other. I'm also feeling like whatever was said, and because I'm being brought to an old conversation too, and it just whatever somebody's response was didn't make sense. Now it's not pertaining to that, but it's like whatever it was, whatever this response to, it didn't make sense. It was just like, okay, well, that's discussion, but you're always gonna be like it's. Huh? Like I don't know. Maybe somebody used like work as an excuse. Like I'm just a little bit too busy and I'm not gonna have time. And this is demanding and da 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 da. It was like, but you're always going to be in that type of position. So, huh? Like, what, bitch? What are you talking about? Like somebody's response to the conversation that y'all had in the beginning on why y'all couldn't move forward didn't make no sense at all. Okay. Anything else about what's going to take place in this conversation that's about to be revisited? Okay. So they're basically just going to talk about why you didn't have time, or why they made it seem like they didn't have no time, or why they couldn't progress this forward, or whatever the case may be. It's not really going any much deeper than that, as I can see. So let's see what the outcome is going to be. What's the outcome of this conversation going to be with the collective? I also feel like this person wanted to make sure that it wasn't superficial too. I'm being called to say that. And because you know how shit is when it's new and exciting and everything like that. They didn't want to make it. They didn't want it to be like, okay, this is just something new and it's a shiny new toy. So you know how kids act when they got the shiny new toy. They play with it and they have all fun with it for their first week or so, and then next thing you know, they put that shit back on the shelf, or they're not as excited for it anymore. But it seems like their feelings for you never died down. Okay. Somebody wanted to make sure this wasn't just like a shiny new toy to them, or you were a shiny new toy to them. All right, tell me more. Give me the outcome of this conversation between the collective and this person. Give me the outcome between the collective and this person after this conversation is had. Give me the outcome of this conversation between the collective and this person. Damn. Looks like y'all gonna get to the bottom of a lot of shit. So that's good. Okay. So I do feel like maybe somebody's going to take some time, which is you, to really think about this conversation and all that was said. So I feel like you're going to take a minute to reflect on this conversation a little bit before you give this person an answer. But overall, I do feel like you guys are going to move forward. Yep. Definitely. Y'all are for sure going to move forward with this person. Let me get a tarot. Give me the outcome of this conversation. Look, 10 of Pentacles. Feel like you're going to be like weighing pros and cons or something like that. I also feel like you're going to make sure that this person is no longer distracted. Jabari, please go to your room. Take your tablet with you. You are going to make sure you're on the same page before giving this person an answer. Okay, so you're definitely going to have your rebuttals. You're definitely going to have your time to think about what was said in the conversation and stuff like that. But I feel like ultimately you're going to come to the conclusion that you really want to be with this person. But I just heard, but under these circumstances. All right, tell me more. What's the outcome between the collective and this person? Yeah, 9 of Cups. Tell me out. This is like your wish fulfilled with this person. It's going to be clear. High Priestess. The 4 of Wands. The Knight of Wands. So inspired action and Page of Swords. Yeah, after some reflecting over the conversation, I feel like you're going to follow whatever your gut feeling is or your intuition on how you should move forward with this person. I also feel like you may play back sometimes some memories with this person, but overall, I feel like there's going to be a new beginning. Yeah, 6 of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Fool. Some of y'all may decide to go in a different direction. Okay, but yeah, expect to be a change with you and this person, regardless of where you are in this story. Okay, some of y'all, like I said, you may choose to go in a new direction and find somebody else new who sees your worth right then and there without any disruptions or distractions. And for others of you, you're going to decide to work it out with this person and start out a new cycle. Okay, but it's going to be some thinking involved. You might be a little bit in your head about the situation, but overall, you got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. Let me get them. So you do match with this person. Damn, it's underneath all these fucking cards, bruh. I got too much shit on here. I'll end up knocking some shit over. Oh, here he is. Because I do feel since there's there's a lot of love here between you and this person, but I do feel like you're going to think it over before just jumping right in. Now, I don't know how long you're going to take to think this over. Maybe you need an hour or two. Maybe if y'all meet up and have lunch or something, maybe you're going to wait and think it over as y'all finish your food and, you guys step on a new type of conversation and shit like that. And the bill comes and then before y'all leave the table, you like, you know what, I got my answer or whatever the case may be. I don't know how fast it's going to move for y'all, but there is definitely going to be some thought process in it. So, yeah. But overall, I feel like majority of y'all going to end up with this person, moving forward with this person. Let me see how y'all feel. How is the collective going to feel after having this conversation with this person wanting to rebuild their trust? How is my collective going to feel about this person after having this heart-to-heart conversation? You're definitely going to get some shit off your chest. You're definitely going to also let this person know how you feel. If they let you down in some type of way, or made you feel sad, or made you feel unwanted, or whatever the case may be, you're going to let this person know. Okay. One more. What's my collective going to feel after having this person that was really good with them? Yeah, for sure. Okay. I don't think you're going to pretend with your feelings or try to hold back or anything like that. You're definitely going to let this person know what's going on, how you felt in the time, and all that stuff like that.
That means have a Kit Kat.
And again, like I said, y'all gonna need that. Y'all gonna need that pause. See how I said I need that break.
Have a break.
Y'all gonna. He gonna press slow. Okay, let me just think about it for a second, and then
Have a break.
yeah.
Have a Kit Kat.
So
That's what it says.
all right. So it looks like y'all gonna be trying to figure it out. You're gonna balance out your pros and cons, how you feel about it. I do feel like y'all have had more good times with this person, like, than bad times. Y'all just didn't like the way that this person was holding back, and you just like, I feel like you're in this energy where you're like, well, if this is gonna work, when we have these conversations, or these hard conversations, I should say, you can't run away from them. You can't just try to sweep it under the rug. You can't just try to avoid them. Like, the conversations have to be had. I need somebody that's going to be able to show up. I need somebody who's not going to pretending that they don't care, or whatever the case may be. I need somebody that's going to be willing to work through this, and also be willing to work on themselves in order to better this conversation, this relationship in general. So, yeah. Period. And you're like, because if you're not going to do it, if you're going to continue to disappoint me, if you're going to continue to try to do this, then you don't expect me to stick around, because I'm not. I'm willing to try to rebuild with you. But if you're going to be disappointing me, or there's no change or anything like that, I'm not going to go forward with you. So I feel like you're going to be thankful for the conversation. You're going to be thankful for this person to, for saying whatever it is that they feel and needed to say and stuff like that. But you're not just going based off their words. You're going to want to see action. And I feel like you're going to let this person know. It's like, it's great that we're having this. We're doing this. I feel like this is a big step. However, if I don't see any actions matching up with your words, then I'm not going to stick around. So, yeah, that's what it's given, because you miss this person. And you hate how you have to hold back from this person because of whatever it is that they're going through, or them holding back and not showing up for you the way that they were supposed to show up for you. Okay? So it's given. It's like, yeah, I'll consider. However, yeah, it's under these circumstances, I'll be with you. But first, it's some circumstances that's gonna come with it. It's some rules with this, baby. And if you ain't getting with the rules, then we might as well just chunk up them deuces. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, I feel like the conversation is gonna be a healing conversation between the both of you. You're gonna get your cards on the table. They're gonna get their cards on the table. You're standing firm in your boundaries. You're not taking no shit. You're making things very, very clear with this person that you're willing to move forward. But if we're only moving forward under these circumstances, and if you do not fulfill the circumstances, then baby, I got to go, and I'll find somebody who will fulfill the circumstances. With that being said, collective, I'm going to go ahead and leave it right there. 55 on the timer as I ended it. So there's definitely going to be some type of change. We already seen the tower. So definitely big change coming with you and this person, whether you guys move forward or not. But either way, Like I said, the conversation is going to be healing. So, yeah. If this reading resonated for y'all in any type of way, please like, comment, subscribe if you already haven't. Share this message with someone you feel may need to hear it. Continue to help your girl get to 10,000 subscribers, because once I get there, I'll be giving away some money. If you're looking to book a reading with me or anything like that, all the information will be down in the description box below. For those of you who would like to get me something off my birthday, all that information will be on the community tab, and I'll do my best to reshare that information after I get off here. But your girl gotta go do that candle work. Okay? Okay. Because it's time for the money ritual. Please make sure y'all cleanse. Do y'all cleansings. Do your cleanse, bitch. If you didn't do your cleanse, it's not that it's not gonna work. It just may not hit as hard. Okay? So, it'll still work. You'll still get a little something here and there. You get people paying for your shit, or maybe little, lucky breaks and stuff like that. But it may not hit as hard if you don't do your cleanses, okay? When you do your cleanses, you help me remove the blockages that I'm about to do right now. I know y'all hear it, okay? So don't be playing around with y'all cleanses. Do your cleanses. I'm going to do a blockbuster and a road opener candle before I do the money ritual. But your cleanses do help a lot more to the work, okay? With that being said, I'll see y'all later. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Oh, members, tomorrow I'm going to give y'all a reading. Members, I'm going to try to get y'all a reading every Friday, or at least every other Friday, okay? So I'll definitely be seeing y'all tomorrow. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye.